Hello, hello. What's up? What's up? Happy Sunday. Sunday fun day. Hey, Steven, what's going on? How you doing? Are you there? I need your reads. You need my reads? What's going on? We can do that for sure. Yeah, that sage smells so good. I just love the smell of sage. I'm just going to light that just so I can smell it. So I can cleanse the cards a little bit. Donate for a few tarots and a couple of Lenormands. Okay, hon. But have some updates. Okay, yeah, go ahead and update me. Hey, Lorraine, how you doing, girl? What's up? I'm doing good. I went to a satsang this morning. Satsang. It's a spiritual community gathering. Whoa, it was cool. I mean, we did all sorts of stuff. We did a cacao ceremony and Reiki and I never been to anything like that before. Chanting and holding hands and getting in a circle and I wasn't sure if I was part of a cult or no, I'm just joking. No, I'd never been to something like that before. It was fun. I just like finding like-minded people, you know. So last week I was focusing on myself and working. David came home high on hard drugs and banged around the kitchen. I told him I loved him and left the house. He set it back though. He didn't look very good at all. Oh my goodness gracious, Steven. What on earth? Yeah, it was fun, Lorraine. Today was my cheat day. I had pizza. Oh, so you're having a good day. I mean, it's your cheat day after all. Okay, I just got a donation as well from Miss Lynn. Thank you, hon. I didn't see him for a couple days because I was at work. I was distracted at the bowling alley. And the owner implied I was selfish for being distracted. What? Not really. I got my period. I think that's what that red drop means. Len can go first. Well, she's got 2 questions, just so you know. I'll survive. Yeah, you'll survive. When I did see him yesterday, he talked on the phone, I think Leandro, and made a big production of it. Okay. He said he was going to spend the night. I left the house without saying goodbye, but came back a couple times to pick things up, but I remained detached. Lynn can go, it's cool. All right, Lynn, he says, I don't think Lynn, are you here, hon? Because you can go ahead and post your first question if you want. Oh, there she is. I heard he mentioned Josh too. Okay. Yeah, go for it. 2 fairy Lenormands. Okay. Okay, Lynn, you can go ahead and type your question. Just 1 second. Okay. My first question was regarding the friend's son's birthday party next month. Yeah. I'm going back and forth on if it'd be a good idea to go. I'd like to know what I should be aware of to break this roundabout in my mind. Okay. We can do that. Okay, what should Lynn be aware of? What should Lynn be aware of about this birthday party? Or what could she expect at this birthday party? And then we'll see what we get, and then you'll know. Probably should be able to make a decision on whether you want to go there or not. What could Lynn expect at the birthday party? What can Lynn expect? Yes, right. Okay. What can Lynn expect at her friend's son's birthday party? Hey, Dan, what's up? What can Lynn expect at her friend's son's birthday party? What can Lynn expect at her friend's son's birthday party? What can Lynn expect at her friend's son's birthday party? Stork, anchor, house, woman, the lady, the book, the mountain, and the tower. Cleaned the bathroom and did the dishes. Man, I need to do both of those actually. Domestic goddess. Okay, so there is an obstacle here when it comes to this. So let's see if it's just in your head or because there's something that's like oh, I see. The obstacle is you. And what I mean by it being you is like you are like kind of quiet and you would be there longing for silence. Okay, Lynn, is what I'm getting. Like you're kind of a quiet person, like you'd need to like reorient yourself. If you went there, it's kind of difficult. I think it would be difficult for you because I think you would be wanting to be alone and you would be wanting some kind of silence. You would be longing for silence. So yeah, and you'd be longing for silence. You'd be longing for like some kind of intellectual stimulation. Like I don't know. It doesn't really seem like your cup of tea. if that's the right word. Yeah, it's not your that's probably why you're feeling this hesitance here because it's just not really your thing. It's not part of your routine. It's not part of your everyday life. you're very stable person by nature, and so something like this would kind of like, I mean, Lynn, you'd be there and you just can't freaking wait till it's over, like that kind of thing. uh yeah. So I don't think anything bad would happen there, and there's not anything really showing up here that's real negative. It's just you're like, God, I want out of here. And I don't know if it's all the noise the kids make or what. And I don't really see that, but I just see that you want silence. Yeah, I think you're going to say no too. The friend is a people pleaser, so she does like attention even from those she doesn't truly care for. Ah. Hi, Persephone. Yes, I'm doing well, hon. I don't feel she truly cares for people. It's for attention. Yeah, and that might be another reason why you would want out of there. I think you're going to end up, Lynn, like, I think you're going to end up saying no to going. Um, Something about fresh air, though. Clear, fresh air. Like maybe you'll be there wanting fresh air. I don't know what that's about, but donate for 10 cards. Okay, thank you, hon. And like when it comes to any kind of I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how else to say it other than you don't. It's just like I said, it's not your cup of tea. It's just to. I don't really see anything negative with her necessarily. Um, just that you just that's how you've been feeling. Okay. Um, you would feel kind of also maybe even a little isolated and like apart from people or something. Um, so you'd feel alone, and then you'd also feel like, oh, this is just too noisy in here. Like you'd kind of be off to the side or something by yourself. I wouldn't go if I were you, because why put yourself in a place when you just can't wait to get out of there, you know? I mean, sometimes we have obligations that we have to do, but you're not really obligated for this, right? I mean, this is not like you're um, family or anything. That's how it goes when I go to her functions. I don't wish to talk to these people. It's fake. Yeah. Yeah. I would say not to go. But I mean, of course, do what you wish. But I know that feeling, though. That feeling where you're somewhere and it's like, oh, just can't wait to get out of here. These damn kids. No, I don't. I'm not saying it's that. but it's just there's a lot of noise and stuff. Okay. Thank you, dear, for your donation. Let me get Miss Persephone on the list. Okay, Persephone, it's going to be a bit before I get to your reading. Because let's see, Lynn's got one more question here. Well, heart sense. That's when I say Lynn, I'm talking about heart sense. Oh, Persephone can go before you? Okay, okay. Thank you, Stephen. Never mind, Persephone. This is what we're going to do. We got heart sense. It's got another question here, and then we will go to Persephone, and then Stephen. So the next one will be a soul development question. Okay. Okay, so Lynn, what would you... Oh, perfect. Okay, what do Lynn's spirit guides want her to focus on right now? What do Lynn's spirit guides want her to focus on right now? What do Lynn's spirit guides want her to focus on right now? What do Lynn's spirit guides want her to focus on right now? What do Lynn's spirit guides want her to focus on right now? What do Lynn's spirit guides want her to focus on right now? What do Lynn's spirit guides want her to focus on right now? What do Lynn's spirit guides want her to focus on right now? What do Lynn's spirit guides want her to focus on? What do Lynn's spirit guides want her to focus on? All right, the anchor, the stork, the clouds, the garden, the snake, okay, ship, and the crossroads. So it's showing here that you're like hesitant in making decisions. I do see something about you working on your goal. Something about going public. Going public. To be in the public eye. Going public with something. For my, yeah, probably so, because let's see. Yeah, something about putting things out in the public. It's showing me that you're very hesitant, man, you're just like you're in this situation, like you're at this time right now where you're searching for direction and you're desperately longing to find out what you really need to do here. And you kind of lacking guidance, so that's why you're kind of like, I don't know, because you it's the destination is not clear to you, and that I think is a lot of your hesitation, because you don't really even know what the destination is. So I think you need to find out what it is you want the destination to be, or what you it's hard to decide which direction to go when you don't know what the goal is. So I'm getting something about you, something about just going public, making your transition public. Um, you're presently, it looks like you're trying to reorient yourself into society or specific group. You're trying to reorient yourself in this group. And so that could be where you make it public, that this is what I'm going to do. Of course, you got to figure out what you're going to do. But yeah, it's something definitely working in the public. So I think your focus is decide what you want your destination to be. When I say destination, that's like a goal. And with you, like networking and being part of a certain group and trying to reorient yourself in that group, that's helping you here by networking and teamwork. I'm getting. Now, I am getting something about think first before you announce something to everybody. So think first before you announce something to everybody. Yeah, so before you announce something, be sure you know what it is you're going to do, because otherwise you'll leave the impression on others that you're indecisive and you're hesitant. So, but there's something about announcing this in public, what you're going to do. But when you do, make sure you have a clear vision. Because otherwise they'll think, oh, well, she's not really sure what she's doing. I don't know, maybe they won't take you seriously or something like that. But you definitely have a strong desire to experience new things. I'm getting here exploration of one's desires, to search for what we truly want. So you really have to, Spirit's not going to, it's not really telling you what you truly want. You need to decide, what do you truly want? What is your destination? What do you want to accomplish? Um, to put everything into making a change happen. So yeah, I would say you said something about you're feeling a strong pull right now or something. I think you are, because I mean I get confirmation here as well that um, it's time to put in everything you have into making a change happen. Leave everything behind that's not conducive to reaching your goal. And you're really wanting to reach the end of a journey. And I think your journey is making a decision about what it is you truly want. Makes sense? And I think I've got this for you before. Like, you're that choosing is so difficult for you because something about the options are not clear. So you have a really hard time making a decision because it's not clear, what's going to happen. Well, that's like what a risk is okay, this is my vision, this is what I want, I'm going to go for it. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to trust in the universe because this is what I want, and this is what I desire, and this is what I'm manifesting. I'm going to go for it. Takes a lot of guts, a lot of courage, and then knowing, you know what, if this doesn't work out, you know what, I can always do something else. I can always try something different, kind of thing. So that's what I have for you, dear. Yes, right. That's what I want to do. Yeah. I'll give it a go. Yeah, you need to just go for it, hon. You're just having this, yeah, it's hesitance, yeah. You're welcome, hon. Thank you. Okay, Miss Persephone. Let's see. You want a 10 card? Oh, the entrepreneurs. Lynn, you're an entrepreneur. I've been reading a lot for entrepreneurs lately because of this social group I'm in. And it seems like everybody I'm giving the same reading. It seems like, because they all want to take certain risk, but all of them doubt the doubt what's going to happen with it. Have doubt. So you're not unusual, Lynn. It's very common to feel like you do. in entrepreneurship anyways. Okay, Persephone. What's coming toward KF? Oh, interesting. Yes, there's that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Huge. I can't even believe the number of people that I've been reading lately that are Reiki masters, massage therapists, mostly Reiki masters, yoga instructors. And they all have big visions and dreams, but they're scared. So now, honey, who's KF? Persephone, who's KF? Is that you? Because I don't usually I don't do third party questions. Or at least I try not to. Like looking into somebody else's life. Ooh. Oh. Now, is she with you or something? Because I don't usually do that, honey, without their permission. So, do you have another question? Anything else you want to ask, hon? I get it. I don't want you to invade someone else's private. I was just wondering if she'd get her karma. Well, if she did somebody wrong, oh yeah, she'll get it. Goes around, comes around. I love karma. Can I take a sec to think of another question? Sure, yeah. Lorraine, karma is my best friend. Oh, yeah. I love karma. I mean, it's not really that we're wishing ill will on people. Karma is the thing that keeps us out of jail. I read that somewhere the other day. Karma is the thing that keeps us out of jail. So instead of us getting back at people, karma gets back at them. Because if we take that out, if we try to get back at someone, we could end up in jail. That is so true. I never thought of it that way. So we just sit back and let the universe take care of it. Could I ask if she'll be moved from my job or go on leave? I've got to keep it about you in a way. So, like, I could ask about your job, I could ask about the relationship between you and her as far as at work. and what's happening with that. I think that should answer your question. Yeah, can I ask how my next couple months at work would be? Yeah, that's what we'll do. I think if you really want to know about her, which I think you do, obviously, because that was your first question. Let's keep it between the two of you. Like, what's going to happen between the two of you at work? And then we can see. And that way you'll be able to know what's happening with her at work. Yeah, okay, all right. All right, so what is happening here? What KF? What is happening between Persephone and KF at work, please? The relationship here between Persephone and KF. Relationship between Persephone and KF, please. Relationship between Persephone and KF, please. Relationship between Persephone and KF. Hi, Rosemary Hahn. Hello. Thank you, sweetheart, for the donation. Relationship between the Death, Four of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Five of Pentacles. We got the Ace of Swords here. We got the Five of Wands, and we have the Three of Cups. Okay, so overall energy here. Rosemary can go before me if it's not a lot. Okay. Looks like just one question. Thank you, Stephen. Okay, Rosemary, you'll be after Persephone, who I'm reading for right now. So I see the overall energy, Five of Wands, shows me there's been some kind of argument or drama, conflict here. I think you're feeling kind of left out here with the Five of Pentacles. Maybe ignored. Maybe somebody said no when it comes to ending something. Or somebody said no about a transition here. I think maybe this person, I'm getting something about either ignored or said no, like, no, it's not going to happen, that kind of thing. And that's making you feel pretty bad here with the Five of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles in the current position. There's going to be some back and forth here between you guys. I don't know if you're not feeling like, maybe you're feeling like you're not being compensated, or something's not fair, something's not balanced. There's not an equal give and take kind of thing. Maybe even somebody helping you. Maybe you need some kind of help or something. Maybe this person helps you. Not sure exactly. I do see that you're like, I got to stand my ground with this person. Like, I am standing my ground here. This is your goal, to like stick up for yourself. Like, I'm sticking up for myself here when it comes to this KF person. I've tried to tell on her, but our supervisor won't do anything. Okay. Somebody said no. You want this to end and you're told no. I gotcha. So that's making you feel like, like not listened to. So I see here in the past with the Seven of Pentacles that, yeah, you planted your seed, Persephone, okay? You planted your seed and you're like watching, waiting to see what happens. Or at least you did that in the past. You watched, you waited to see what happens. Appears nothing has happened. Now, I mean, I tried to tell her, but her supervisor won't do anything. Now, do know though, I don't know that this is the case, but I will let you know because I was a supervisor at time for 7 years, and I would have people come to me and telling on other people, and I would address it with the other person, but I didn't go and tell the person who told me. I can't due to confidentiality and stuff. You can't tell other people what's going on as a supervisor, kind of thing. Just like you can't tell the person that you're addressing the problem with, oh yeah, well, Persephone came and told me. So, I mean, I don't know if that's the case, but do know that sometimes, because I got that a lot. Well, you didn't do anything. You didn't do anything. You think I didn't do anything because I can't tell you that I did anything, but I've done something, but you wouldn't know, if that makes sense. Because as a supervisor, you can't tell other people how somebody else was reprimanded or whatever. So I do see, though, coming up for you, Persephone, the Page of Cups. And I tried to settle things. Yeah, and that's good. I do see coming up here at the Page of Cups. I actually see some kind of apology or some kind of like emotional offer from this person. And I would say this is going to happen like within a month, if not as quickly as a week. And I see you guys getting along here because we got the Three of Cups. So I see you guys like being like friends and chummy here. And like soon, like I would say month tops. So I don't see that this person is leaving. I see you guys starting to get along again. Because she's going to offer some kind of apology. Now, it may not be, a full-blown, I'm so sorry, Persephone. It could be any kind of kind gesture that shows you. And then I see you guys all getting along again. Here with the Three of Cups, like actual, like friends. Was she your friend at one time? So I think things are coming better. I don't know if I could trust her. She's nice one moment, then mean the next. Well, I see you guys being friends. Yeah, we were friendly before. I see you being friendly again, like soon. It looks like we got kind of like a reconciliation of friendship and an apology and her being nice and sweet to you. So she's going to go back to being nice soon. So maybe the supervisor did talk to her. I don't really know for sure though. I can't say for sure on that. I don't know, she might have with the Six of Pentacles. Hey, help me out here. Could you be a little nicer, a little friendlier, something like that maybe was said to her. Look, the way you're coming off to people, and maybe you don't understand, KF. Maybe you're not, you don't realize how you're coming off to people. I hope so that the other person told on her to an upper manager, so maybe that'll cause a big change. Yeah, I see things looking up for you, Persephone, but I can't necessarily say that like she's going to get fired or leave or something like that. I just see you guys being able to. I get you actually being friends. So, which I don't advise being friends with coworkers, but being friendly is good. But that's what I have for you, hon. So I think it's going to get better. It looks like improvement. And it could be as early as this week. Okay? I think I want this lady to kick rocks. As long as peace returns, I'm okay with that. You're welcome, hon. Hi, Gabrielle. Hello, dear. How are you? Okay, so Miss Rosemary is up. You sent a cash app? Okay. Thank you, dear. Gabrielle can go. Well, Rosemary's first. Poor Steven. Let's see. We got Rosemary, Gabrielle, and Steven. Rosemary, are you still here? Okay, here we go. Yes, me and Brock are still doing the same old bullshit. I would like to see how his family's thinking and feeling about me. Okay. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh. It's just the way you said that. The same old bullshit. Okay. Let's take a look at this bullshit, see what's going on. All right, so you want to know how is Brock's family thinking or feeling about Rosemary? How is Brock's family thinking or feeling about Rosemary? How is Brock's family thinking or feeling about Rosemary? How is Brock's family thinking or feeling about Rosemary? How is Brock's family thinking or feeling about Rosemary? How is Brock's family thinking or feeling about Rosemary? How is Brock's family thinking or feeling about How's Brock's family thinking or feeling about How's Brock's family thinking or feeling about Rosemary? Right, the tree, the stork, the mice, the sun, the bouquet, the scythe, and the book. Okay, they see this as negative, hon. Like, something about reaping negativity and like stressful. So I think, okay, so we asked specifically how they're thinking and feeling about you. So I think they think that you're like a negative, uh, like cause stress or something, cause stress for them. Um, sudden a sudden invitation or something or what I do. Um, like I think something about a sudden invitation or sudden unexpected visitor. Um, like I don't know if whatever's happened here was unexpected. Um, that I don't know if you just kind of came out of the blue or what, but I think they see this as unhealthy. They see the situation as unhealthy here with you guys. What is this? Corruption. Uh, take a crab or a moaner, somebody who's crabby or like they think you're kind of crabby and you take their joy from them. Corruption. They think, I don't know, lack of optimism. Jeez, girl. Jesus. What are you doing to these people? um, um, they think you're pretty only on the surface. Oh my God. This is kind of harsh here. And that your friendliness is superficial. Jesus. You kind of like pulled the rug out from under them or something because you unexpectedly come in. It's like you pulled the rug out from under them because the way you came in unexpectedly. Yeah. Yeah. And that they think you have some kind of like physical longing. I don't know if that's for Brock or what, some kind of physical longing here for him, like to be with him physically. I don't think it's like a sexual. It's more like to be physically with him, like in his presence, or maybe even to be in their presence. Um, and the truth sinks in slowly. So they think that when it comes to the truth about Brock, that it's not sinking in with you. It's like taking a long time to sink in with you the truth about him. You already knew that. You just forgotten that you do. That's also what I'm getting. You already knew what the deal. You already know what the deal is was with Brock, but maybe you forgot. Is what they think. All right, girl. So I'm sorry, I don't have very good cards here. I mean, they're the family though. You know, they're not him. So, but that's what I have for you. Thank you for your donation. Sorry I couldn't give better news. But we had the mice right in the center. Anytime you have that mice in the center, it's a anxious, stressful, unhealthy feeling. Okay, because the mice is like, just imagine mice like nibbling away at something, like eating away at something. That's the kind of energy in that reading. You know how mice are, they're pests, right? They're vermin. Okay. Is vermin, is that the right word? Yeah, vermin. Yeah, rodents. Not that you're a rodent, but that's what a vermin means. Okay, so Gabrielle, I do have her question pinned. Well, Jason and I worked through our differences that we just had to make our relationship work. Okay, let's take a look, Gabrielle. I cannot believe I just had somebody like one of my Facebook posts. That woman owes me money. I can't believe she's liking my Facebook posts. Anyways, okay. Well, Jason and Gabrielle worked through their differences. Okay, Jason and Gabrielle worked through their differences here. What's coming up for them? Okay, Gabrielle and Jason worked through their differences. Jason and Gabrielle worked through their differences. Jason and Gabrielle worked through their differences. Jason and Gabrielle worked through their differences. Jason and Okay, we got the Hierophant, Page of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Yes, hon. Yes. We got the Page of Cups here in the center. That is like an apology or some kind of somebody acting sweet, giving some kind of emotional offer of love. We got the Hierophant here. You guys are like committed in this committed long-term relationship, it looks like to me. And you're going to get your clarity here. I think you're going to, I don't know if you guys had an argument or anything. I'm not seeing that here just from the question that you said. Well, you guys had some differences here not too long ago. So I think you're going to get the clarity that you need here or the apology that you need here. Like when the Ace of Swords shows up, that for me is showing me like a month or even as quickly as a week. We did. Okay. I've been reaching out to him today and he hasn't really been responding. Okay. Well, I think he will, Gabrielle. Give him a little time. Because I don't think this is over. No, I don't see that this is over. Maybe just need a little bit more time here for him to, or maybe, I don't know who's apologizing here, but regardless, it doesn't look like a breakup or anything. I still see you guys committed, like a long-term commitment. So yeah, I would say yes. So expect some communication. Like I said, I say a month just to be safe. I don't think it's actually going to be that long. Probably more like within a week. Oh, you apologized yesterday. Okay. Well, I think you'll hear back from him. I mean, nothing in those cards to me would indicate a no. Like none of those cards. Because sometimes yes or no questions are kind of difficult. And that one is very clear as a yes, okay? Thank you so much for your donation, Gabrielle. Okay, Mr. Steven. Look at you, Stephen. Bless your heart. You waited over an hour for your questions. Appreciate you letting people go ahead. I know they appreciate it too. Yeah, I got the updates. Uh-huh. He was high. You told him that you loved him. He told you too. Then he left. Now he's like calling Leandro and stuff on the phone. I don't know if he called him. Now he's saying he's spending the night with Leandro. So it's a tricky situation as usual. Yeah, yeah. He's still gone with Leandro and probably Josh. Yeah. Five tarots and two Lenormand. Okay. Okay. Tarots first. This, you know what, Steve, I'm just sitting here thinking, I wonder if this is not, remember, I don't know, I guess it was last week, kept getting those weird Lenormands, like bringing up stuff about David, but you weren't even asking about him. I wonder if they weren't trying to tell you, like what's going on here, that this was coming up. Actually, I do remember a Lenormand telling you, like, returning of someone, same thing, returning. Kind of remember something like that. And looky there, what happened? It's like you've been down this road before, right? I think that's what the Lenormand was saying. Also, I told friends at the rock venue about stuff, and they were trying to find me a new place. Oh, good. Well, good. You got some friends helping you out. All right, let's take a look here. Also, returning visitor could be the drugs. Yeah, true. That's right, Stephen. Okay. How's David feeling about Stephen? How's David feeling about Stephen? So it's kind of like he uses drugs to like mask how he feels, or of course that's pretty much why everyone uses drugs. So they don't have to feel anything, right? I feel bad for fitting them, but they care as opposed to the corporate places. Yeah. Okay, how does David feel about Steven? Yeah, he looked like an insect. Oh, an insect. But I told him I love him because it seemed like he needed to hear it. Yeah. Yeah, that guy's a mess, Steven. Of course, you already know this. I almost feel sorry for him. But I don't like the way he treats you, though, because he was wanting attention. He also left a rotten apple core in the shower before he left. What on earth? A rotten apple core? That's weird. But yeah, probably the attention, too. All right, let's do it. Queen of Wands, Five of Swords, Ten of Wands. Oh man, he's feeling really. He's looking back at the past, like feeling defeated from the past. He's very tired, burdened here because you are so in your power here. You got your mojo back. You're doing well. He actually thinks you're doing well. I mean, like he's attracted to your confidence, and but at the same time, that because you're doing so well makes him feel like shit. But it's not your fault. It's his, okay? Remember that. It's not your fault. He feels defeated. Yeah, I think he's getting worse, and it sucks. He's making a production out of going off to Leandro to trigger me. Yeah, because you're in the Queen of Wands energy. You're confident here. I mean, like like I said, you get your mojo back. You're not moaning and groaning and oh poor me, oh poor me. You're out there doing your living your life, and that makes him feel defeated. So I was kind of relieved he left so I didn't have to be around his energy because it affected me at work. Yeah, and that, we don't want that cycle to happen again. Because remember your last job, how much it affected you. I mean, heck, you ended up losing your job. Now, I don't know that it's all about David, though. But you're right. I mean, I see that you're aware. You are definitely aware. Yeah, it played a role. Uh-huh. Well, you couldn't concentrate. You couldn't work. You were so upset about your home life. Yeah, I remember. All right, so how is David feeling about Leandro at this time? How is David feeling about Leandro at this time? How is David feeling about Leandro at this time? Three of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. Well, I would say he's like, I don't know, he's got some idea here to like collaborate with him. This is a card of friendship, but it's got like a more of a teamwork vibe to it. And yeah, he's wanting to, I mean, he's thinking of him, I feel like as a friend. I think there's attraction here, but I think it's more he knows Leandro's attracted to him. For a long time. So I think he's using that to his advantage here. I would say he's like in cahoots with him. I think your intuition's probably right. He tells me to live my life and doesn't care, but he's not honest. Oh, yeah. Seems like he just wants attention. Uh-huh. Yeah. He does care what you're doing. No doubt. And I think he's trying to get attention. I think your intuition is right on why he's doing what he's doing right now, to get your attention. Because it's like he wanted you to hear him on the phone. It's like some creative idea that he's had here to kind of hook up here. When I say hook up, I don't mean sex wise. Like when I mean hook up is like get together with for a long time too. You said he was spending the night or something. So he may even stay gone for quite a bit, but I think that's for you to think. I mean, I don't see that in the cards as far as what he's trying to get you to think something. But that's how he's thinking about Leandro. Oh, I got this idea where I'm going to get together with him and spend a long time with him. That's how he's thinking about him. I was gone from the house for a couple days after his relapse. Oh. How does he feel about Josh? I don't know if they were hanging out this weekend too. Okay. So how does David feel about Josh at this time? How's David feeling here about Josh? How's David feeling about Josh? How's David Josh? of Swords, Nine of Wands, King of Cups. Whoa. Well, I don't know if he's with Josh. I'm not sure. If he is, I mean, he's feeling a lot of anxiety here, very guarded when it comes to Josh. I guess this King of Cups is representing Josh as like a love interest. But not to say that he's interested in him, but he just shows up as a man that would be a love interest. If he was a love, if we didn't have these cards beside it, I don't know. I'm not sure he's talking to him. He's very guarded here when it comes to Josh, and very anxious as well when it comes to him. That's how he's thinking about him. So I'm not so sure he's Josh. I don't know. Josh may be with him, but I think David doesn't want any kind of advances or anything like that from him. Any kind of romantic anything from Josh. Okay. Madhura is here. Hi, Madhura. Hello, hon. You want a couple Lenormands? Okay. I will, sweetheart. We've got Steven's. I'm working on Steven right now, but he does have a few more questions. How was David's weekend with Leandro? Okay. How was David's weekend? How was David's weekend? Three of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. What? I feel like they're maybe trying to start something, like gathering some kind of information to start a project or start kind of like looking and seeing what they can do, starting something new. It may be related to money, but it's like gathering information. So and making decisions about where we're going to go from here, what we're going to do. I don't think it's romantic though. trying to move in together. I wouldn't go that far, Stephen. I wouldn't go that far. Because, I mean, if I had the Six of Swords, yeah, I could definitely verify that that's what they were doing. But I do feel like they're gathering information. But I can't really say that it's to move in though. Like we have this choice and we have this choice, so which one are we gonna do? So that's what I have for you there. I mean, I'm not ruling out that they were talking about moving in together. I just can't say that for sure. How does David or Leandro feel about David? Okay. How does Leandro feel about David? How does Leandro feel about David? How does Leandro feel about David? Two of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, the Moon. I'd say he's like. So you think David feels guilty with the Ten of Wands about me? Yeah, I would say so. I would say so, Stephen. Yeah. Um, I would say he's thinking about some kind of partnership. Leandro wants some kind of partnership with David. Yeah. The Two of Cups here. But secret. He wants a secret relationship with David. And I think he's been feeling this way for quite a while. Now, this card, I get for like just business partnerships, but it also, with Two of Cups, also could have a romantic, most generally, it is a romantic card. But it's like he wants to keep it hidden. He wants to have some kind of romantic relationship with David, but he doesn't want anyone to know. He doesn't want anyone to know about any kind of partnership they have, even if it's not romantic. They got secrets. The secret relationship, and I know I've got that from them before in the Lenormand. It's shown up here again, a secret relationship. So that was Renata. Okay. All right, Lenormand. Give me just a second. All right, what is going on with David and Leandro, please? This weekend, this past weekend, what's going on with them this weekend? Oh, actually, this is still the weekend, isn't it? What's going on with David and Leandro this weekend? What's going on with David and Leandro this weekend? What's going on with David and Leandro this weekend? It's where he runs up to Leandro and he doesn't get attention here that he doesn't actually admit to wanting. Yeah, I mean, I feel you, Stephen. You're exactly right. It is weird. It's very weird. All right, what's going on with David and Leandro this weekend, please? What's going on between David and Leandro this weekend? What's going on with David and Leandro? Ship, bear, lady, man, book, house, and the whips. Okay, so this, oh, man. So leaving the house here, it's like he's got problems at home. I think this is actually representing you. And like there's some kind of conflict at home. And so, and he's feeling like a grief and a loss here because of what's going on at home with you. I think he's considering it problems. It's not really that you guys have been arguing from what you said, but it's some kind of conflict. And so he's speaking about it with Leandro. What? Let me make sure. This is all him. Yeah. Oh my gosh. He's exploring his powerfulness. He's exploring his dominance against you, Stephen. Because he's got problems with you, he is using this trip away, leaving the home here. The truth about the reason he left the home is to explore his powerfulness that he has over you. So, um, to know how to change something, he's trying to change you. The problems, I think, is probably you. I mean, it's not showing up here in the cards. I'll try to figure out what we got. Family guilt. You were talking earlier about guilt, Stephen, right? Yeah, he's got guilt, hon. He's got guilt. He wants me home. Yes. Yes, Stephen. He wants you home like you used to be. It's kind of like a punishment for you, Stephen. It's like he's trying to punish you. I don't understand how a person can feel guilty at the same time as punishing you, but he does, which is I can't even wrap my head around it, but it's what I'm getting here. He's trying to punish you so that he can get the power back. Conflict in the family. That's the problem. He actually feels at home when there is problems. How weird. Okay. Mm-hmm. And so when it comes to, I think this is David. Yeah. Okay. Oh, this guy, I swear. Yeah, he is dominated by a sense of guilt, though, Stephen. And he's trying to abuse of power. Okay. He's trying to get the power back. This is the truth about him. That's what he's doing. Jesus. Makes sense. Yeah. Leandro didn't even come up. I mean, as far as the people, this is you and this is him. And look, you guys, it's like you guys are the couple here. Here's your home up here. So he probably feels bad but doesn't want to admit it and is projecting punishment. Thank you. Yes, Stephen. I love how you guys can put things together. I just start throwing out stuff. And you guys can put them in the words, the right words. But yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. Yeah, he's just a pawn in this whole. I got to get the power back over Steven. And the way, I mean, I don't know if he thinks in his mind that he's calling it power in his brain, but that's what he's trying to do. Because he's lost power over you. Yeah. Okay. Jeez. Oh man, I didn't do anything. No, you didn't. You just, that is like the biggest thing that narcissists, now I don't know if Dave is a narcissist, but he does seem to have some tendencies for sure. They don't like when we're happy. That just drives him nuts. That's the worst thing you could do to him, is to be happy and live your life. Yeah, you think he's narcissist? I don't try to be a psychotherapist or anything here, but he definitely has narcissistic tendencies. Anybody who wants power and control, yeah, that's like huge. Anybody who's trying to control other people is definitely narcissistic. How does he feel? Okay. Oh. He's not getting supply from you. Exactly. And that just drives him insane. And these narcissists, they're just running rampant. They're everywhere. Jeez. I read something yesterday. 5% of the population has NPD, narcissistic personality disorder. So I thought it'd be more actually, but some people may not have NPD, but they got tendencies. And look at all his attention-seeking behavior. Oh yeah, for sure. All right, so how is David feeling about Stephen at this time? How is David feeling about Stephen at this time, please? How is David feeling about Stephen at this time? How is David feeling about Stephen at this time? How is David feeling about Stephen? How is David feeling about Stephen at this time? Whoops. Side. Okay. Heart. Clouds. Stars. The garden. And the lilies. Getting something about unexpected visitor here with the scythe and the bouquet. So there was something unexpected. You got the heart in the center. So that public display of affection, announcing love. I think this goes back to what you told me, that you told him that you loved him. That's what he's feeling about you, that it was unexpected to him that you announced your love for him. Now, clouds and the stars, these two cards together can mean like drunk, high on drugs. So I'm going to look into it further, but I think he's thinking about, he was high. I don't know if he's getting upset about that. I'm not sure he's upset about it, but it was unexpected. And that's how he's feeling about that. You said that. So, but I am getting that he was high. He was drunk. Or not, well, whatever. He was under the influence of something. And he's thinking about that and feeling that happened. Now, if he's getting upset, I don't know that he's necessarily getting upset about it, but he's like, he's like, he's feeling like okay, there's hopelessness versus keeping up hope. And he's looking at the future and he's like, he doesn't even know what could or should happen. And he's like, he really doesn't, it's hard for him to like aspire to something. I didn't mean it in a romantic way. Oh, I think he thinks you did. It's like, it's hard for him to aspire to love because he doesn't see the purpose in it, because I don't know, he doesn't see the purpose in it. Let's see what else we can get, because and he was like, I think he misunderstood you, maybe. Like, he's like, and he doesn't know how he's supposed to react to that. Like, he's just not sure how he's supposed to react to that. Yeah, I think I don't think he's mad. More confused. He's like, he thinks you treated him well, okay? And he didn't know. He doesn't want any strings attached, I guess you could say. He knows you treated him well and that you were having this like loving kindness towards you, or you were having loving kindness towards him, but he doesn't know, he doesn't want any strings attached, I guess. Like, yeah. But he knew that I knew. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, like a very loving, very affectionate friendship is what I'm getting. The love for one's friend, a kind act, a compassionate act. So, um, he knows that. He thinks that it was a kind act, a compassionate act. Yeah, and I think he knows that, Stephen. But he just doesn't know what, like, after the stunts and being in a low place. Yeah, he thought it was kind, compassionate act, but he doesn't want any strings attached to it. So, but I don't think he's mad. I would not. I don't get anger or anything here. He's not mad about it. Hi, Rising. Donate for Lenormand. Okay, thank you, hon. We've got a few ahead of you. We've got 2 Lenormands ahead of you. I don't either. Yeah. Let me look at this. Okay, yeah. He's like, and Stephen, he was kind of like messed up, like, high. And so his mind was clouded. And so he is concealing his love, Stephen. He is concealing his love for you. But because he was high, it came out, but he doesn't really, he would rather conceal his love for you. Where's the garden? I wasn't home, so that says enough. Let me look at this. I'm almost positive it's something about displaying love or. Yeah, I think I said that, to announce one's love. Yeah, so, and that you were caring and compassionate. So that's what he's thinking about you and feeling about you, is that you announced your love. He announced his too because he was high. Doesn't mean he doesn't love you. Sometimes when we're messed up, drunk, high, whatever, our inhibitions are, we don't have them as so we're more likely to say things and do things than when we were sober we wouldn't, kind of thing, I think is what he's thinking. He doesn't want you to know that he does love you. Good Lord. Okay? That's what I have for you, dear. Thank you so much for your donations. Yeah, he said it immediately. Yeah. And now he's like, oh man, I don't want any strings attached to that. But he knows he said it, Stephen. He remembers saying it. I know he was high or whatever, but he remembers. I only said it because he wasn't doing well. Yeah, you were doing just like the reading was saying, being a loving, compassionate friend. Okay, may I donate for a couple follow-ups? Okay, sure. Yeah, you can. Okay, so Madhura, You are up, my dear. He's the one who wants strings. Miss Madhura, are you here? Rosemary, what are you laughing at? Where'd you come from, girl? Guys, I'm going to take a real quick bathroom break while Madhura is typing up her question. If I get back and I don't have anything from her, I'll go ahead and go to Rising. Okay. Oh, what's up, Rosemary? So I don't know if I told you this or not. I hear things with my ears. Also, I do tarot cards to try to explain what it is that's going on because I have like a dyslexia kind of thing. Well, basically, I put everything on blast for the whole family to see, and basically, I'm a little rat. I know things I shouldn't know. Oh, is that what the reading was about? When I did the Lenormand reading. Ah. So, yeah, I was calling you earlier a little rat, wasn't I? Because we had the mice in the center. I see. Interesting. Well, I mean, the reading, it sounds like it was accurate. So that's probably why they're not real fond of you. All right, I guess Madhura. I don't know what happened to Madhura. So I'm going to move on to Rising then. Okay. You said you wanted Lenormand, right? Yeah. Okay, next actions. Next actions. What are his next actions towards Rising, please? What are his next actions towards Rising? All right. What are his next actions towards Rising, please? What are his next actions? His next actions towards Rising. Actions towards Rising. The book, the letter, the whips, the clouds, the ring, the ship, and the choices. Okay, I do see some communication Rising. Like, this here can be making amends and regretting a choice. And the I think the choice is something about oh, making amends and about hesitation with the choice. I think I don't know, I'm getting communication here. I wish I knew how to read Lenormand like you. Oh. But there is communication, so let's see. He regrets leaving a connection And he's going to tell you this, what I'm getting. Where did this come out of? This come out of nowhere. What is this? Guilty about leaving. So I think he's going to apologize for like leaving you, or and the fact that he's been unreachable. Because it's kind of like he's like, what I'm getting, punish or torture you by being unreachable. Like he's apologizing for, and those are very strong words, punish or torture you. But I mean, I think you kind of probably do feel like that, like tortured. Yeah. Leaving you unread. Yes. Yes. Um, I'm getting an apology though. So, and like having an unclear connection. Basically, yeah. I mean, I know it hasn't been easy. Um, and you didn't know, like leaving you feeling like, is there a connection here? Is there a link at all? Um, and you guys just haven't been able to connect. Everything's just not been clear, and now, no, it has not been easy. No, absolutely not. Stressful, yeah. And I'm getting something about um a promise to make changes. A promise to make changes. This is interesting. Yeah, and also he's got guilt and shame. And I mean, this is a little intense, but I'm going to tell you what I'm getting is feelings of shame so intense that they cloud everything. So he's going to talk and apologize. Yes, yes, because he has this shame so intense. Um, and he's kind of insecure too. I'm getting like, yeah, paralyzing feelings of guilt or shame. Which he should feel that way. I mean, but he regrets a choice that he's made. He's gonna talk and apologize. I'll be darned. I don't know when or anything, but this is next action, so it would be the next thing from him. He should, yeah. And I think it has to do with this letter that we've talked about, or you told me about. Because here it is again. Yeah, he's going to pass on the information, to speak the truth. Damn. Yeah, the letter you gave him. Uh-huh. Yeah, he feels guilty about, like, this may be a little over the top, but like the ship and the whips is like feeling guilty, well, for leaving, but also like leaving someone they should have committed to. Now, I know you guys probably weren't on a level of commitment, but it's the same kind of concept of feeling guilty for leaving. Like you said, leaving you on read, exactly. And leaving you not knowing, well, is there even a connection here at all, kind of thing. So I think he's going to apologize. Keep me updated, please. But that's interesting. Yeah. So, did Matt Hura ever make it back in? You're welcome, hon. Matt Hura, are you in here? Because you are up. I don't know what's happened to Matt Hura. Well, Stephen, since Matt Hura's not here, you can go ahead and go. Thank you, Rising. For another Lenormand. Okay. Stephen, are you in the room? Matt Hura, are you in the room? Is anybody in the room? I know Rising is. Well, Rising, if I don't get a response out of them, I'll answer your question. I am in the room. Well, it looks like there's only a couple people here. I mean, wait a minute. Maybe there's only one person here. I guess it's you, Rising. Where'd they go? I'm really concerned about Matt Hurst. She donated for 2 Lenormands like a long time ago. I know Steven will be back. Well, Matt Hurst will probably be back too, but the hell? Yeah. Oh, there he is. Okay, Steven. You are up, my dear. Can wait. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and do Rising then. Rising can go. Okay. I wonder if Matt Hur's phone died or something. I don't know what the heck. Ouch. Okay. All right. Let's see here. All right. So how is this gal feeling? Okay. Sweets for the sweet. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There comes Mad Hura. Okay, honey, I've been calling you and calling you and calling you. Well, I'm doing risings now, and you can be after rising. So hang tight, hang tight. All right, so how is... All right, let me pin that. Okay, how is feeling about him? How is she feeling about him? How is she feeling about him? How is she feeling? Okay, yeah, she's like, I'm not even sure that he even wants to be my friend. And I feel very confused. And there's a lot of despair here because of a breakup. And um, left the house here with the house on the side. I would say she's worried here about a decision that was made in the house or about the house. Could be apartment too, but yeah, she's like, she just doesn't, she's not sure he's even her friend. I think she's, not only that I'm getting, well, no, I'm getting some kind of despair, which I would say would be sadness here. Yeah, like she's very feeling really crappy. Um, for sure. She's been stalking him. Oh my gosh. Like she's a lot feels scared and lost. They've had a misunderstanding. She thinks it's a misunderstanding. Is how she sees whatever's happened here. Um uh he probably told her to get the hell out of the house. Yeah, there's something like that, Rising. There's something like that. Everything revolves around a misunderstanding. and she doesn't know where to go, what to do. She's stuck in confusion. Um, yeah, to react to a breakup or a sudden ending with despair or disorientation. So yeah, she may even have a headache. I don't know where that came from. But she's got a headache too. um she's just, I don't know, she's nervous, worried. Um she's worried about her freedom. She doesn't want to be free. She's nervous about being free. It startled her out of her stupor. So yeah, I think something must have been kind of sudden. She was startled out of her stupor. So, you may be right about get out of the house or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, without him. Yes. She's like, okay, so she's been pulled or pushed away from where she feels safe and comfortable. And the house and the side is like, can be like terminating a lease agreement, or a lease agreement is terminated. So looking into that further is like same kind of thing as kicking you out of the house. I mean, it means to terminate a lease agreement, but if you kind of look between the lines, it can be get out of my house. So she kind of feels kicked out. Yeah, she's not doing good, hon. She's kind of like kicking. Yeah, yeah. She's like, man, she's trying to figure out like what's she going to do concerning her home or her family life. Trying to make decisions about that. She's really worried about those kind of decisions of, well, what am I going to do now, kind of thing. So to choose the low risk option, and I get that a lot, it seems. I've even got it from readings for myself. Like a lot of times people choose the low risk option, like, yeah, I'm going to go back to where I'm comfortable. That's low risk. So she wants that low risk option, which would be him because she already knows him. She's comfortable with him. All right. That's what I got for you. Thank you, dear, for your donation. All right, so Matt Hura, I went ahead and pinned your question. Let's see. You're welcome. Okay, what does the Virgo want from the connection here with Madhura, please? What does the Virgo want from the connection with Madhura? What does the Virgo want from the connection with Madhura? What does the Virgo want from the connection with Madhura? What does the Virgo want from the connection with Madhura? What does the Virgo want from the connection with Madhura? What does the Virgo want from the connection? Garden, the book, the fox, the bouquet. Hey girl, Miss Madhura, the key, and the mice. Okay. Sorry, you got disconnected. Okay, I was wondering. I was like calling you. I'm like, but I think I did say something about. I wonder if her phone died. Okay, so he wants to. I think he wants to invite you on a trip. Yeah, I think he's going to invite you on a trip. Is what he's wanting like next, I would say. Yeah, a trip. Um yeah, he wants to change his social position or his reputation. He wants to travel together, explore something together. To search for a culture or society where you guys could finally settle down there. This fox in the center does concern me though, because this is about self interest, but it's not near as bad as a snake. And you don't have a snake here, but he kind of is like Trip, as in we had an argument over day before about I asked him to one of my family members. Oh, okay. That's why I'm getting the fox then. He don't want to go. Ah. Okay. I'm getting something about what? So you invited him on a trip? Okay. I thought it was him inviting you. Okay, so you invited him on a trip and I'm getting somebody's kind of got it. Somebody's being dishonest, but no invitation. I just had been to his place last weekend. Okay. So you guys just had a trip. Said to him to speak to my parents. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that's it. He thinks that you're trying to get him on a trip, like as this sneaky, like you're being sneaky to get him there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. He does not want to do that. Okay. Commendable caution. Caution in regards to a visit. He doesn't want to do that. Yeah, I can see here where he's cautious to do that. There's something sneaky here, Madhura, and I don't know. I think it's he thinks you have an agenda with a trip, which you do, sounds like. If you go to the sisters, then to talk to my parents. Yeah, he don't want to. Yeah, he don't want to do that. He got like social anxiety here or something. Like, no, I don't want to do that. So it's you that has this self interest in getting this trip together here, so that he'll talk to your parents. Okay, yeah, he thinks you're being sneaky about it. Like, oh, she's trying to get me over there. Yeah, he doesn't want to do that. Um, he's got social anxiety big time over that. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that's that. Our parents are in different countries. So there's different. I just told him to speak to one of my family members on the phone. Okay. I don't want to meet him if he doesn't want to take any kind of action. I see. He doesn't want to take any kind of action. Not at this time. But he does want it. I think he does want you. He's got his own agenda for having you there. I don't know what it is, but he does not want. Yeah, he does not want. I'm getting social anxiety, so I'm assuming that's because he doesn't want to talk to the parents. Okay. He wants to like present himself as an intellectual with you. He wants you to think that he's like an intellectual person. But I don't know, honey. I'm getting something about a false agenda, a false sneaky person. I thought it was maybe about you, but maybe he's I mean like he thought you were being that way, but if that's not the case, then he's kind of got his own agenda here in inviting you on a trip. But you said you just seen him? Hmm. There's distrust here. Something is slowly eating away at one's trust. It's like he doesn't see himself, he just really doesn't see himself in a good enough light to meet your parents. Like he's not, yeah, I don't think he's lying when he says he's not ready. Because he doesn't think that he's good enough at this point. Yeah, Madhura, I don't see him wanting to take any kind of action at this time. No, so I wouldn't meet him if that's what you're looking at and you want to know if he wants to take any kind of action. I do not see that. But I don't see him wanting to take any action at this time besides wanting you to come see him. Okay? How was he when you went to see him? I mean, was he like trying to have sex with you and stuff? Because I don't know, I'm getting something sneaky. Sorry for Lenormand again. Okay. But I don't know what it is that's the sneaky thing. I don't know what it is. So you got another question, Madhura? Rising can go. Okay. So Madhura has one more Lenormand, and then we'll do Rising's Lenormand, and then we'll be to you, Stephen. I think I am going to close donations though. And Madhura. Okay. Good idea. A juicy day. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys should see me at the Friday. I read at a Reiki studio, massage studio. Shoot, man. I had people crying and everything else. I don't mean to do that. They just come in there saying they don't know. They never know what to ask, because they don't know none about tarot. They never know what to ask. They're like, well, just tell me whatever the cards want to tell me. And so I asked, what does Spirit want them to know? And next thing I know, they're crying. And I always have tissues with me. I've learned that. I don't like to make people cry. I'm not trying to make them cry. But, just some deep stuff was coming up. People telling me that their kids killed themselves. And it just like, oh my Lord. Anywho, Mad Hura, you ready for your second question, dear? Told some woman her husband was cheating on her. Good Lord. I was like, I cannot believe. But it was so plain as day, and she ended up telling me that she had suspected that. Like, I am so sorry to tell you this. I do not want to tell you this. But you're paying me, and that's what I see. Anywho. So, what's going on with Mad Hura? Maybe we should move along because I'll be here till dark. All right. I don't know. I think Mad Hura is losing her connection. So we'll go ahead with Rising. All right, so how is he currently feeling and thinking? About Rising. How is he currently feeling and thinking about Rising? How is he currently feeling and thinking about Rising, please? How is he currently feeling and thinking about Rising? How is he currently feeling and thinking about Rising? How is he currently feeling? Whips, child. Hey, Nina girl. Litter, house, garden, fox, and the mice. I think he's thinking, Rising, he's thinking that he is a shitty person about this dang letter. There it is again. Look at it right here in the center. He's thinking that, yeah, he's thinking he's a bad person because of this letter. And also, Nina, how you doing, girl? Hey, Lorraine, you back again, hon? You fell asleep listening to me do readings? That boring, huh? um, what is this? Why do we have the child here? What is this? Um, I'm sorry. I'm not understanding what this is trying to say. Other than he feels bad about some kind of communication, but like this, a lot of times is child abuse, which I know that can't be what this is. So what else could this be? Oh, okay. That's what it is. He feels like, okay, he has, oh, there's Becca. Hey, girl, what's up? He feels like he has punished the innocent. Like you are an innocent person. And he feels like he's a bad person over this letter. He feels like he's punished, like you've been punished and you're innocent and that shouldn't have happened. So when he thinks about you, hon, he's thinking he's made it. It makes him feel bad about what he's done. Makes sense already? Okay, good. Because I'm like, what the heck? Yeah, and he's like, you know what? I actually I acted against my own self-interest by punishing the innocent here. That was against his own self-interest. He knows that. He knows he hurt his own cause. And basically he inflicted injury against himself by what this whole situation with this letter. Yeah, it's like, what do you call it? You dug your own grave. It was his own fault. He knows it's his own fault. Let's look in this child situation. I think the child here not is not an actual child. I think this is having to do with innocence. Like you're innocent, and in the situation, you were the innocent. He's the bad guy. Yeah, like he feels like he exploited you, like he took something away from you. Um, and he still has this conflict though within himself rising about that whole, well, this is familiar to me and this is comfortable to me and this is predictable to me, but then I'm also curious about new ways of doing things. So I think that's like, she's comfortable, she's safe, she's familiar, she's predictable. I know what she's going to do. I don't know what Rising's going to do. Rising's new. So he when he does think about you, he thinks like that. Hey, Madhura. I will get you right after Rising here. Oh, you're welcome, hon. And that's another thing I think he feels bad about is the fact that he is conflicted, or maybe I should say was conflicted at that time, because he's got that comfortable, safe thing going on. Predictable. I don't know if I call it safe, but predictable. Um, Now, somebody's privacy is violated. I don't know what's up with that. Somebody's privacy is violated. But I do get that. I think maybe he feels like his privacy's been violated. Or maybe he thinks he's violating your privacy. I'm not sure. But something about privacy being violated. Public buildings, public buildings. Family outing. Oh, family outing. Weren't you just on a family outing or something? Or like, I'm getting that too. Family outing. Well, I mean, you said you guys were downstairs or something. So he's also like something about family outing. He's thinking of you about that. Now maybe that's why he thinks the privacy was violated. I don't know. Yeah, on the 4th of July. But I'm not really getting the privacy violated thing. I don't know what that is. But it was outside with family hanging out. Yeah. So he is thinking about that too. But I think that also brought up a lot of, man, I'm a shitty guy. Like, I shouldn't have treated her that way. She was innocent here, and I'm the person who's conflicted, not knowing what I wanted. You think you know what that is? Oh, okay, okay. So I think that's it. That's all I've got. Oh, and that he was very cautious about what he revealed to you. That's another thing I think that he feels this. I mean, that he thinks he's a bad person because he was really cautious too about what he revealed to you. So I feel like there must have been something he did not reveal to you because he was too cautious in telling you everything. Okay? That's what I have for you, my dear. Thank you so much. Yeah. You're welcome. Okay, so Madhura. Nina, silly girl. So Madhura, you could go ahead with your second question. Hey, Esmer. So everybody's coming in, guys. I've closed donations. Sorry about making you wait. Oh, no, not a problem, Madhura. I just skipped to the next person. I knew you'd be back. How you doing, Esmer, hon? Just here for the entertainment. Okay. I'm not that entertaining. Lorraine says she fell asleep earlier. It's my nice, calm, soothing voice. Okay. So, all right. So, Madhura, I'm going to have to in perspective of making a choice. So, we're going to have to reword this because that's like a yes or no question, and I cannot do Lenormand yes or no questions because I cannot understand the answer. So let's let's see. I can ask, what are the Virgo's next efforts in perspective of making a choice? Now, when you say choice, what do you mean? A choice for what? Oh, you're okay with the way I was worded? Okay, I mean, because I want to ask what you want, but choosing me over all the circumstances. Okay. Okay. So, and me all over all options. Okay. Well, oops. So, what are the Virgo's next efforts in the connection here with Madhura? What are the Virgo's next efforts in the connection with Madhura? Maybe the first one sounds like okay. What are the Virgo's next efforts here in the connection with Madhura? What are the Virgo's next efforts in the connection here? What are the Virgo's next efforts in the connection with Madhura? What are the Virgo's next efforts in the connection with Madhura. Side, key, mountain, ship, ring, cross, and the clover. Okay, well, with the mountain in the middle, there are obstacles here. So I actually see him like possibly breaking some kind of promise to you, or because of these obstacles here that he's got. Yeah, like he causes his own suffering. I'm getting self-inflicted suffering in the connection. So he's causing these things himself. I don't know that I wouldn't say it's on purpose, but I am getting something about accepting the consequences to withdraw one's consent. To withdraw one's consent. Madhura? I think he may actually break this off because there's so much like pressure and burdens here. To cut away a burden. To cut away a burden. He's like, and he may actually discontinue something out of a feeling of duty. He has this very big pressure to be efficient. And so God, I'm not seeing much effort here at all. Okay, I'm sorry, dear. Yeah, developments have come to a stop. The refusal to change anything. Someone's going to leave. There's nothing we can do to stop them. He has his career thing. Yeah, there's, which he told me. It's the elephant in the room that someone will soon leave or someone important is not there. Yeah, honey, I no luck, no ease. he's unwilling to just give something a try. Which he is stressed about, and maybe we should take a break. Yeah. Yeah, he's not. He does. Yeah, I think you guys probably will take a break. I mean, I don't know that it's, but yeah, I'm getting cutting off the to withdraw his contract with you. I don't know. Contract is not the right word, but like withdrawing, he does. I think he does feel it as a burden. Yeah, I would say that. And he's just like a promise to say farewell, because he knows that to commit to you, to make this commitment, he knows changes have to be made. It's predictable that a person won't stay or commit. Yeah, conflict between a person who's committed and another person who isn't. Yeah. 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 Someone we relied on has left. Yeah, I think things are probably gonna um yeah, he's very burdened, and um he's to not commit to a responsibility. So yeah, I think he's, as far as efforts, I don't see any at all. Not in the near future, anyways. Total irresponsibility is what I'm getting. Makes sense. Okay, honey. I mean, I don't want to hurt you, but I mean, it is pretty clear there. All right, Steven. You're welcome, hon. You ate an Oreo cookie? What? Lorraine, I did a Lenormand reading on me, asking something about, oh, why I didn't lose any weight, and it said because I keep keep making the more pleasant choice. Like, yeah, ain't that the truth? I ate Mexican twice this past week. And that's the truth. You got to not make that pleasant choice, right? It's like, yeah, Lenormand called me out. Okay, a tarot and two Lenormand. Sound good. Sound good. Let's see. I've been eating my HelloFresh, but I've been eating additional stuff as well. There might have been a margarita or two in there as well. I'm gonna do better this week though. how does Leandro feel about Steven after the weekend stuff? How does Leandro feel about Steven after the weekend stuff? How does Leandro feel about Steven? Two of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and the Magician. Oh my gosh, I almost said musician. No, I'm not getting tired. Okay. How does he feel about you? I don't know. We got the Two of Wands here, like some kind of decision. And that's interesting because we got that same card with Leandro and David. What was going on with them? So there is some kind of decision being made here. I think would be about you and I think you're represented here by the Queen of Pentacles, and like how he can kind of work his magic here, more like a tricky magic. Like, I think he's thinking about what he can do about you when it comes to some kind of, I don't know, new, and I think it has to do with money here, work, what kind of choice, what he's going to do about you, how you fall into this, basically, how you fall into whatever it is they're doing. I don't know what it is, something with money. Yeah, what he's going to do with you. Okay, Reese, no problem, hon. Why is Leandro what? Involved in decisions here? Yeah, I know. I don't know, Stephen. That's a good question. But I think that's how he's seeing you as well. Kind of how do you fit in here with what? I don't know enough to really other to say that it has to do with money and financial stability. So I don't know. I feel like I guess maybe him and David been talking here. What is Leandro plotting with David about me or saying? Okay, so what is Leandro plotting here with David about him? What is Leandro? Do these guys have a life? Yeah, no shit, right? What is Leandro plotting with David about Stephen? What is Leandro plotting here? What are they planning here? What is Leandro and David planning about Stephen? What are Leandro and David planning about Stephen? What are Leandro and David planning here about Stephen? Whoa! Leandro and David. Stephen are Leandro and David. The ring across the tower. The man, now that's you. The letter. Snake. And the whips. Oh my. Actually, okay. So we got some manipulation going on here because the snake is on the table. Seems like they don't feel powerful. I do see, okay, we've got some kind of manipulative conversation. They want to have a conversation with you, or Leandro, anyways, have a conversation with you. But it's manipulative. I'm getting that they want to like maybe pressure you to do something or burdening you with something that you don't want to be responsible for. Ooh. Abusive behavior in the sense of pressuring someone to do something or burdening someone with something they do not want to be responsible for. So it's like they want to, I keep saying they, Leandro, well, I guess it is the both of them. Pressure you to do something here. Okay, so what are they pressuring you to do? These are men. What the fuck? Inability to delegate. What on the heck? Um, yeah, no, Mad Her, honey, I closed out the donations. I'm getting kind of pooped here. I'm sorry. I'll be back tomorrow though. Yeah, I am closed. Like they want you to obey. What the hell? I don't know, Stephen. I don't know what it is. They want you to obey. They want you to like do what they want to pressure you to do something here to obey the authority. Like he's the authority. Um, Oh my gosh. Um, I'm getting that dang mediator again. Like he likes to be the mediator or whatever. He wants, I mean, I'm getting manipulation, a very, very skilled debater, like very pressuring, very manipulating. I don't know what it is, but he wants to pressure you to do something. I mean, you'll know when he starts talking to you, but trying to figure out how to go about it here is, well, I think from the tarot. Um, like cause and effect cannot be escaped. Probably move. It's none of his business. Yeah. Um, a fateful connection. A relationship feels like a burden or causes suffering. So I think it's that same shit about, oh, I'll be the mediator here between them and I'll try to pressure him to do something, manipulate him into it. And make it sound like, oh, this is so difficult. This is so hard on you. So hard on David, so hard on you. Abuse of authority. I'm not doing anything. No, that's not happening. Yeah, but who knows what David's telling him? You know what I mean? Who knows what David's saying? Challenge of authority. So, yeah, I don't know what exactly it is, but it's a plan to manipulate you into doing something you don't want to do and pressure you here. And to act like he's going to act like he's a mediator, kind of like to isolate you, basically isolate you. He's going to act like he's a mediator, and he's like, oh, this is just so hard on you, so hard on David, or whatever, is what I'm getting. But didn't we say something about the same shit's going to happen? Sounds familiar. What is David's agenda with me now, or intentions? Okay, what is David's intentions here with Stephen? What's David's intentions here with Stephen, please? These guys need jobs. No doubt. They got all this time to do all this scheming. And the rest of the world's at work, right? Jeez. What should I prepare for? Okay. Okay, so what are David's intentions here with Stephen coming up? What's his agenda here? David's intentions or agenda? David's intentions or agenda here, please, for Stephen. David's intentions. Oops. Agenda with Stephen. Yeah, go get some women, maybe. That's funny. Men do not do this. Well, yeah, you wouldn't think so, but these fellas. But I know what you mean. Yeah, men don't do this. Intentions or agenda here. Intention or agenda here. Let's see. All right, we got the fish, the stars, the side, the child, the lilies, the rider, and the sun. Okay. Well, he wants to cut out your happiness, for sure. That's just crazy. I like working with the guys at the venue, rock venue, because they would not pull any of this crap because no girls are involved. Yeah. So, what is this? Okay. I'm getting something about being so trusting that it's endangering our safety. Which I think I got something like that for you before. Um, I mean, he feels like things are going to turn out fine, and he does have an optimistic view of the future. I know that seems contradictory. Even gay guys wouldn't do this. Yeah, this is ate up. His intentions don't look as bad for you. Um, so this is kind of like about David. Like, I don't know. David's kind of like inexperienced here in this whole, and he needs guidance. Um, But he thinks that there's something about you being naive here, gullible. I don't know if he thinks you're naive or gullible, or he's naive and gullible. What is David's intentions? I don't know. There's just something here about being gullible and not realizing, that there's a risk here for your safety. Now, I'm getting that shit again. We got something's going to happen really quick, Stephen. Change would happen so quick that it hurts. And something happens extremely quick with no chance of prevention. This is it sounds familiar, like I've seen this before with you. And he's going to shut out any advances, any attempts at you meddling. He thinks of it as meddling. Something disturbs the peace. A news or a change or a person who's going to disrupt your self-discipline. So I don't know exactly what it is, but the intentions just, I think he has these money dreams here, like he's got wishes and hopes concerning material goods, money, making a profit. And he's like, money and wealth is an idol. So I think he's trying to cut you out or something. Like, it's very risky here. And yeah, it's all money. He wants to make money, and somehow that has to, you have to be cut out in order to do that. Because of what is going on is it's not safe. Growing danger, growing urgency. Naivety might get you hurt. So once again, watch your back, Stephen. And I think it has something to do with business. That's all I could really tell you. It's something to do with business and money. And it's dangerous. And he's I think he's wanting to cut you out. Because he's wanting some kind of future profit. Something, money is an idol, or goods, maybe it's drugs. Something is like an idol to him that he's got to have. So that's what I have for you. Just be careful out there, Stephen. Yeah. Drugs. Yeah. There's only one thing I know of that would make people, well, money, I guess, as well. That would be dangerous. That somebody would put ahead of actual people would be drugs. People do it all the time. I mean, choose drugs over everything, not just their friends, but, hell, their kids, their family, everything. So, their job, So that's what I have for you, Stephen. Thank you so much for your donations. And I believe I'm all caught up, or I'm done for the day. His people are crap. Yeah, I agree. I'm with your friends over at the rock venue to get you a new place. And if I recall, I still remember that reading from Spirit a long time ago when you asked, what does Spirit think I could do? And I remember saying something like, get away from this toxic situation. You're like, no, I won't leave him. Well, listen to Spirit. Okay, Stephen, I will see you next time. And anybody else that's in here, thank you so much. Bye-bye.